Welcome to this explainer, my fellow remote workers. Today, we're unpacking a seriously powerful roadmap to major financial independence, all driven by artificial intelligence. Look, if you're already working remotely, the idea of scaling your income can honestly feel pretty daunting. The fear of failure is totally real. But what we're going over today, it's a structured path designed to just cut right through all that noise and give you a clear, step-by-step route straight to wealth. Right, let's look at this massive promise. Notice how it specifically identifies you, the remote worker. And it presents this incredibly bold 2-year timeline to actually achieve wealth by doing one highly specific thing with AI. So our main job today is to decode exactly what that this is and, transform it from just a flashy quote into your actual reality. Here is our quick map for today. First, the blueprint. Second, building AI-driven services. Third, the rigid 90-day roadmap. And finally, the power of motion. Let's just jump right in.
Okay, starting off with Section 1, the blueprint, and understanding the macro vision.
Now, the definitive, authoritative timeline we're dealing with here is exactly 2 years. 2 years. It's a time frame that's long enough to build something of lasting value, sure, but it's short enough to keep a fire lit under you. And hitting this mark, well, it requires a real shift in your mental habits. You have to replace that vague someday mentality with a ticking clock. It's basically about training your mind to prioritize long-term wealth over your short-term comfort. And this transformation, it is tailored specifically for the modern remote worker. Why? Because you already have the digital fluency required. You aren't starting from scratch here. Instead, you are pivoting the skills you already use every day into a dedicated wealth-building vehicle. You already know how to navigate the digital world, and honestly, that gives you a massive head start over pretty much everyone else.
Moving on to Section 2, building AI services. This right here is your actual vehicle to wealth.
So we've got our overarching 2-year timeline, and we know exactly who this is for. But what's the specific action required to trigger this whole financial transformation? Like, what is the actual engine you need to be building? Well, the core engine is building an AI-driven service. Now, to be clear, this is not just about using AI to make your current day job, say, 10% faster. No, this is about architecting a dedicated, standalone business model. Think along the lines of an automated digital marketing agency or maybe an AI-powered copywriting firm, something that scales up without needing your manual labor hour by hour.
For instance, 2 of the absolute most profitable AI services for rapid growth are automated SEO and scalable content generation. By building robust systems around these, you're fulfilling really high-demand market needs. But hey, a quick tip for beginners here. You absolutely must ensure you avoid common legal pitfalls. Make sure you are properly disclosing your AI usage to your clients and always run plagiarism checks on all automated outputs. Super important.
All right, Section 3, the rigid 90-day roadmap. This is all about micro-execution. Here's the deal. To hit that year 2 goal, you have to survive the first 90 days. It helps to think of this roadmap in distinct phases of building momentum. So, month 1, that is all for building your AI infrastructure. Month 2 is for beta testing your service. And month 3 is pure client acquisition. Your single, only job in this window is just getting the whole thing operational. The absolute biggest mistake beginners make here is analysis paralysis. Getting stuck overthinking. You avoid that through rigid structure. Actually, your daily AI tasks should be strictly outlined. Think 30 minutes optimizing your prompts, 1 hour refining automation workflows, and 1 hour dedicated strictly to targeted outreach. No shiny new objects, just intense, focused execution every single day. That brings us to Section 4, the power of motion. Let's look at the core philosophy behind all this. Money gravitates to people in motion. This phrase is such a profound shift in perspective. Why does taking consistent action actually attract wealth? Well, it's because daily execution builds a footprint. You are out there launching landing pages, you're sending emails, you're optimizing algorithms. Wealth isn't something you just hunt down. It naturally gravitates to the active networks and systems that you are constantly out there building. I really want you to internalize this point. Wealth is simply not attracted to static ideas. You could literally have the best idea for an automated SEO agency in the world, but if you aren't rigidly executing those daily tasks we just talked about, absolutely nothing will happen. Action over hesitation. That is the ultimate catalyst here. So we've seen the blueprint together. We know the destination is a massive 2-year wealth transformation via AI services, and we know the vehicle to get there is that rigid 90-day roadmap. Knowing that motion literally creates wealth, what is the very first step you're going to take today to start your clock?